family in Kiambu County is demanding answers after a 23-year-old architecture student allegedly died by suicide inside a police cell at Kiambu Police Station, and the circumstances relatives now describe as disturbing, suspicious and inconsistent. The deceased, identified as Brian Ndung'u, had been arrested over burglary allegations. But his family says the condition in which they found his body has raised serious questions about what may have happened while he was in police custody. NTV's Ashley Atieno with the details.
What began as an ordinary morning for the family of 23-year-old Brian Ndung'u has now turned into a painful search for answers. The young man, who was pursuing architecture studies at Kiambu National Polytechnic, had recently moved into an apartment within Kiambu town. According to his family, Brian had been arrested following allegations that he had stolen several household items belonging to a neighbor, including a MacBook laptop, a gas cylinder, a mouse, and 2 umbrellas. His sister, Claire Njambi, says the events leading to his arrest began with a phone call from a man who identified himself as a DCI officer.
The person that had been calling us insistently calling my mother's phone was the caretaker. He even told my mother that if we arrive here past lunchtime or at lunchtime, the offices will be closed. So we got here by 11:50. When we got to the police station, we were received by this caretaker.
But according to the family, the situation took a troubling turn when they arrived at the police station. Claire claims 2 women, one introduced as a chaplain and another as a counselor, entered the office and began speaking to them in what appeared to be grief counseling before they had even been informed about Brian's condition.
I was very eager. In fact, I even walked past them, only to go in the room, find my son alone, hand kwa ukuta. It was very painful. It was like a dream. Nilikuwa na damu kwa shati and kwa shati hapa na kwa trouser. The bleeding in the nose, we saw it baadaye.
Kiambu East Sub-County Police Commander Elema Sora Hassan has since confirmed the incident, stating that the officer commanding station was conducting routine checks around the cells when officers discovered the deceased. Police say Brian was suspected to have used a mattress cover to hang himself.
As police officers, we just received him. We don't know him. There is nobody who has anything against him. So it's quite unfortunate that he died while in our custody.
And as detectives begin piecing together Brian Ndung'u's final hours inside police custody, a grieving family is demanding more than just answers. They're demanding accountability, because tonight, beyond the walls of Kiambu Police Station, one question still hangs heavily in the air. Because tonight, beyond the walls of Kiambu Police Station, one question still hangs heavily in the air. How did a 23-year-old student arrested alive end up dead inside a police cell just hours later? Ashley Atieno, NTV.